So example 1 on chapter 1-3, we're trying to find the midpoint of a line segment. So you can see here, segment AB is this segment. It goes from point A to point B. The coordinates of point A, if I go from the origin out to A, I'm going left 3 and then up 2. So point A is negative 3, comma 2. And if I start at the origin to get to B, I've got to go right 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 2. So B is 4, comma negative 2. So your first priority on a problem of this variety, find the midpoint of a line segment, is to identify the coordinates of the endpoints of the line segment. Okay. And what I want to focus on when I'm trying to find the midpoint, so I want the x-coordinate of the midpoint equals something, and the y-coordinate of the midpoint equals something. And a midpoint is halfway. How do we usually find halfway between numbers? What do we use numbers to find halfway?
Divide.
Divide by?
2.
And what do we divide by 2?
The number.
Okay, so if I'm trying to find halfway between 4 and 6, let's say, what would I do to 4 and 6 before I divide by 2? Add them up, right? So I'm adding them up, dividing by 2, also known as finding the average, right? So if I'm trying to find the x-coordinate of the midpoint, I'm going to look at the x-coordinate of A and the x-coordinate of B. I want to find halfway between those two numbers. So I'm simply going to do negative 3 plus 4 divided by 2. So we're finding the average of the x's to find the x-coordinate of the midpoint. And if I add negative 3 and 4, I'm going to get a positive 1, and then 1/2 doesn't reduce, so I keep it 1/2. Okay. I like fractions better than decimals, but if you put 0.5, I wouldn't count it wrong. All right? So the x halfway between the x's is 1/2, and then we want to find halfway between the y's the same way. So the coordinate of y for A is 2, the coordinate of y for B is negative 2, so halfway between 2 and negative 2 is going to be 2 plus negative 2 divided by 2. What's 2 plus negative 2 equal?
0.
0, so again, 0 over 2. And 0 divided by any number other than 0 is equal to 0. We'll deal with 0 divided by 0 in other classes. But 0 divided by anything but 0 is going to equal 0. So we have the x-coordinate of the midpoint is 1/2, the y-coordinate of the midpoint is 0, so the midpoint is going to be 1/2, comma 0.